Good morning children. Today we will see the answers of the periodic test 2. Okay, the first one, filling the blanks, is given 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. Here 9 is given 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times is given, so 9 into 6. So here 6 will come and 9 6 are 54. So this is the answer. Many of you had made a mistake here and you had written, added and written here 54 and multiplied and written here. That is the wrong answer. Now the second question, the difference between the largest 3-digit number and the smallest 2-digit number. Largest 3-digit number. So largest number means it is 9. Always 9 the largest number. 3-digit number, so there should be 3 9. Again, smallest number. Smallest number there must be 1 and 0. So here 2-digit number, so there will be 1 1 and 1 0. So 10 is the smallest 2-digit number. So here you have to find the difference. So difference means minus. So 999 minus 10 is 989. So the answer is 989. Here also many of you had made a mistake. You didn't see the difference. And you had written, some of you written only the largest 3-digit number and some of you have written only the smallest 2-digit number. Some of you have written only both, but you did not minus. Okay, read the question fully and you have to answer. A cuboid has how many faces? 6 faces. This is already there in your book. You can see. Again 7 into 200. This don't multiply like this. Many of you are multiplying and writing like this. 200 into 7. Don't go in the long process. Already I have taught you in an easy method. Only multiply the number. Here 7 is there. Here 2 is there. Only the number you multiply. 7 2s are 14. And you count the 0 and write. Here 2 zeros are there. That 0 just insert at the back. So the answer is 1400. This is a shortcut and you in filling the blanks and all you have to follow this method. Again, first one, if the dash and divisors are equal, the quotient is 1. So when in the division, when dash and divisor is equal, the quotient is 1. So to get the quotient 1, what should be there? In division already you learned. The number what we are dividing, that is called the dividend. And the number by which we divide, that is called the divisor. Okay, so these two numbers we divide and you have to get the quotient is 1 you have to get. So this these two should be equal, then only you will get 1. So the dividend should be, both should be same. Suppose this is 15 means this also should be 15. 15 divided by 15, 1. 7 divided by 7 is 1. So the dividend and the division should be equal, then only you will get 1. So here the answer is dividend. The dividend should be, dividend and the division should be should be equal, then only the question is 1. Again next one, in a fraction, dash is the total number of equal parts. Dash is the total number of equal parts. So suppose if you take a fraction, okay, I am taking a fraction here, 13 by 70. Let's take a small fraction, 3 by 7. So in this, 7 is the equal parts, the total number of equal parts. And 3 is the chosen parts, otherwise the shaded part. This is the shaded part, otherwise the chosen part. Okay, so which is the equal parts? The total number of equal parts, this is the denominator. So denominator is the total number of equal parts. Denominator is the answer. Next one, to find how many are left, we use dash. So this is a keyword I am asking. Left is the keyword for what? Already I have given for 4 operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. I have given the keywords. So the left is the keyword for subtraction. So if they ask you to find the left, then you have to do the subtraction. So here the answer is subtraction. If a spider had 8 legs, then how many legs will 9 spiders have? So given for a spider means 1 spider. So given for 1 and they are asking for 9 spiders. So given for 1 and asked for many, that means what you have to do? You have to multiply. Given for 1 and asked for many. So for 1 how many legs? 8 legs. So for 9 spiders. So 9 into 8, 9 8s are 72. So B is the answer. Next one, fractions with the same denominators are called dash fractions. So let me give an example. Suppose if it is 7 by 9 and 5 by 9. Now both are having the same denominator. So if they are having the same denominators, we call it the like fraction. So A is the answer. If they have the same denominator, they are called the like fraction. Okay, now the third question. Dash must be added to 19 to make it 50. Dash must be added to 19 to make it 50. So must be added. So this is a keyword. Already I have told you must be added. If this keyword comes means you have to minus. So when you minus, you have to minus from big to small. 19 is smaller, 50 is bigger. You should not minus 19 minus 50. You should not write. Always when you minus, write the big number first. So 50 minus 19. So 50 minus 19, what you will get? 31. You will get 31. 31 is the answer. Next one. A line has dash endpoints. So how many endpoints the line is having? Line, I told line goes endlessly on both the sides. It has no end point at all. It has no starting, no ending. So it has no end point. So C no is the answer. Next one, fifth one. I am a four-sided figure. My opposite sides are equal. I am a dash. Opposite sides are equal and four sides. Opposite sides are equal and it is four sides. If it is given, this is the property of a rectangle. This is the property of a rectangle. So the answer is rectangle, but some of you have written square. I have given the answer because in square also four sides is there and its opposite sides also equal. But next time I won't give mark. You must know for the property of the square, the main property of square is all sides are equal. Four-sided figure and all sides are equal. That is the main property of square. And the main property of rectangle is opposite sides are equal. So this is the main property of rectangle. So the answer is the perfect answer, the correct answer. Then correct answer, we can say the perfect answer for this question is rectangle. Okay, the correct answer can be also square. That's why I have given the marks. But you must know the perfect answer. The perfect answer is the rectangle. Okay, now the sixth question. Write the correct sign for the following. 75 plus 5. 75 plus 5 is 80. Again here 40 into 2. 4 2s are 8 and 8 and 0, 80. So this will be equal sign. So the answer is here equal. So C is the correct answer. Next one, 7 dash is the repeated addition. So repeated addition, subtraction, then addition doesn't come. In division, subtraction comes. Subtraction and division is correlated. Multiplication and addition is correlated. So repeated addition means that is multiplication. Next one, the number that is left over in division is called dash. Suppose if you are dividing 5 by 3, 5 by 2, 2 2s are 4. Okay, so the leftover number is 1. So this is the leftover number and what do we call this? We call it remainder. This we call it remainder. So the C, the remainder is the answer. That is the correct answer. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, now the third Roman number, do as directed. So this carries only 1 mark. So you don't need to do the calculation. You have to search for the short answer where you can answer. Okay, so here no need, don't do the calculation. Here many of you have done the calculation. But I prefer the perfect answer is just here you go for the shortcut method. Here you don't need to show the calculation. Here 6 7s are 32. No, 42. 6 7s are 42 and here 2 zeros are there that you have to insert at the back. So this is the answer. Again here the number is 1 and here the number is 173. So this 2 you have to multiply. If you multiply any number by 1, the answer is the number itself. So 173 is the answer and here 3 zeros are there. So that 3 zero you will insert at the back. Okay, only that is the answer. Again now write 2 division facts. So you have to use this multiplication and you have to write two division facts. So to write the two division facts, only you have to use these three numbers 4, 7, 28. Only these three numbers you have to use, but you have to write in division. So in division you have to write the biggest number here. So in this three number, which is the biggest number? 28 is the biggest number. So that you write first, then it is a division, so write in division. And in these two number, any one of the number you write. So I am writing 4 and write equal sign. Then which number you didn't write 7, that you write after equal sign. If you don't know to write how to find the division, this is the way you find. Always for division and subtraction, bigger number first. So here for division, bigger number first, that is 28. Again from these two number, any one number you write, then you write what is you have not write, that what you have not written, that you write it after the equal sign. Now for the next division fact, for this you have to write two division facts. So for the next division fact, same way you write the bigger number first, write the division. Now just you exchange this number, the places you exchange. 7 comes before equal sign and 4 comes after equal sign, that's all. So this is the division facts for the following. We will go for the next sum. Now the third question, write the fraction in words. So you have to write the name for this fraction. So you cannot write it 1 by 12. Many of you have written 1 by 12. So that is not the correct way of writing. That way we read it, but that is not the correct way. For the name of this fraction is 1, again small hyphen, and this one you have to write 12ths. 12. Yes, you have to add 12. Again, one yes, you have to add it. Again, this one 3. Numerator you write as it is. Again, you put small hyphen. And the denominator number you write in position 9th. And 1 yes, 9ths. This is the correct answer. 3 9ths and 1 12ths. Again, next one, draw and color according to the given fraction. So 5 by 9 is given. For that fraction, you have to draw any figure. You can draw any way. You can draw a circle and you can divide them into 9 parts. You can divide them into 9 equal parts. This way you can divide and you can shade the 5 parts alone. You can shade. Five parts you can shade. That way you can write it. Okay, so when you draw a circle 5 by 9 won't come perfectly, you have to make it perfectly. Okay, otherwise you can make it like this, the square format. This way also you can make it, and you can shade the 5 parts, you can shade it. Okay, otherwise you can make a rectangle this way. Okay, it should be equal parts. Okay, and you have to shade it the 5 parts. Okay, so this is really one way you can do the figure, you can draw it. And you have to draw this figure using pencil, not with a pen. Now we will go to the next.